Flying from London to Lagos will take you just 6 hours. But one crazy adventurer decided to drive from London to Lagos in this small car. Would you dare to do something like this? For me, it's a big no, because I love my comfort.
Hello, my name is Kwelumi Nubi and I have been solo driving from London, and currently I am in the Independence Square here in Accra. It's been a really difficult journey.
Oh, my car breaking down on me. 30 minutes to the border. I need all the prayers to go up right now because this is mad. She just stopped working.
But exciting at the same time. And honestly, it's to inspire people to get out there, to get adventurous, especially as a black solo woman.
You crazy.
I am.
No,
it's actually my best thing to be called crazy.
You're super crazy. You mean this is the car that you drove?
The Peugeot 107.
All the way from London?
To Accra, Ghana. I'm making my way to Lagos, Nigeria.
No, once again, you're crazy, but in a good way.
Thank you.
Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness. What inspired you to do this?
Honestly, there's not enough representation in overland travel. We need more people that look like me to explore the continent. Africa is a beautiful place. The media doesn't showcase this, and I really just wanted to do something adventurous. So I was like, I'm doing it.
A round of applause, man.
Thank you, thank you.
You see, like, I love adventures, but trust me, this is one thing that I will never do. And if I'm on the journey to do that, I'm gonna carry the entire crew with me. But you're doing this all by yourself.
Solo. All by myself. No driver, no logistic person, nothing, just me.
My name is WODEMAYA, the one and only annoying village boy from Ghana, on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa. But listen, I think she's way better than me.
No.
What is your name and what is it? Tell me more about you.
So my name is Oluwapelumi. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, and I grew up in London. So this journey also is to connect two places I consider home and literally just exploring West Africa and just, immersing myself in the culture. And it's been incredible. It's been so good.
How many days have you been on the road?
More than 60 days, so more than 2 months. It's been a long, it wasn't just meant to be a drive. I wanted to enjoy the places too as well. So each place I stop, get to eat the food, meet the people, really explore it intensively, and then I keep on going. So it's been really good. Made it! B-B-R-A. Come on, gotta do the happy dance. Hey, gotta do the happy dance. Welcome right here to Yamoussoukro. Welcome to Ghana. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm supposed to drive from Cape Town to Cairo. I'm definitely going to use V8 because I don't want stress on this African road.
Everyone said you need a 4x4 and I was like, no you don't. I can use exactly what I have, which was this small car.
Can I see what is inside your small car?
Absolutely, because I actually sleep in my car too as well. So I converted it to have like a bed in there. Come and check it out.
No, she's crazy, man. I can't stop using the word crazy.
Welcome to my one-bed apartment. I have my
How do you sleep in here?
Bed.
Oh, you have your mattress in
here?
here?
I can we can do a quick sample.
Please,
to test. Look how comfy.
Will you fit? Hello! Oh my goodness! No way!
Yes, way.
Ha!
And I'm cozy, very cozy. I put my blanket on and I sleep.
And do you eat in the car too?
I have a kitchen. Let me show you.
Oh my goodness.
So,
where's the kitchen?
right here.
Where? Oh my goodness. Oh my. So you cook right?
Well, I tend to shift it out because of safe fire hazard, but you have the cooker right here. You have the washing up area. Literally, I have water coming out. You can wash your hands.
I'm washing my hands, man. And where's the food?
The food is coming.
Where's the food?
The food is coming.
Oh my goodness. After
It's so
that,
cool. Get rid of the water. Exactly. Water the plants.
then you bring it back.
And I bring it back. Exactly.
No, this is super cool. Wow.
Thank you.
Anywhere to sit in the car?
Well, we have 2 premium seats, or just one because it's just a solo drive, which is just, please, you're my guest.
Hey, I can't even enter the car. A short man like me, I can't even enter the car. Oh
Bye.
Just like that. 60 days on the road.
60 plus days.
And what do you eat? Because you get to different countries.
All the cuisines. I'm always curious about the food they have there. I want to try something new every time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some Ghanaian food.
I don't need to say anything. But I just want to tell you what makes us, of course, I'm a Ghanaian. You saw those videos?
Of course, I have to have some eggs. Tell me you're in Ghana without telling me you're in Ghana.
Exactly. This is Ghana. Yeah, boiled eggs, man.
But what's your obsession with the boiled egg though? Why do you guys like it so much?
I think we replace eggs with meat.
Okay, so it's just a source of protein.
Exactly. I mean, no, even we might have everything, but we still want egg on it.
But why? What is it? Does it make you feel happy?
Ghanaians, I really want to know why.
Why?
Because I personally don't know. I think eggs.
So do you eat egg a day?
Every day, almost every day. Like every food
Has an egg in it.
has an egg in it. Why do we eat eggs all the time? I don't know. I think I need to ask. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you a Ghanaian?
I'm from Kou.
Kou. Okay. Why do Ghanaians like egg that much?
I don't really know, but
You don't know?
nice. It tastes nice.
It tastes nice. That's
Why
it.
must you eat it every day?
So this is called kosia,
Kosia.
and that one
Minieko.
meko is a pepper. So kosia nimeko.
Nimeko. Kosia nimeko. Egg in pepper. Kosia minimeko. Kosiani meko. Kosiani meko.
Exactly.
Hey.
Kosiani
meko.
How many countries did you pass through before you got to Ghana?
We're about 14 countries.
14 countries.
14 countries.
Should I say, which one is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Don't say Ghana because I'm here. Because you've never been anywhere in Ghana. So. Which of the 13 countries is your favorite?
To be honest, Mauritania really surprised me because nobody really talks about it. It's quite low-key. So I was quite pleasantly surprised by Mauritania. I think it's going to be like blown up in a few years.
Good morning. It's a good day to be alive. We are crossing into Mauritania today by God's grace. I'm wearing yesterday clothes because that's why I basically made my pajamas. Or day before yesterday clothes. You know the drill. Freaking made it to Mauritania. The roads are definitely worth avoiding Porto, but my goodness, I'm so excited! We did it!
Did you try the train?
I did.
Oh my
I was on the Iron Ore train. It was incredible.
That's one thing that I really want to do.
I haven't begun to describe how insane this feels. I'm literally just waiting now to get on. But there's quite a few people coming on as well.
I have just woken up. The day is out. enjoying my apple on the iron train. What a night, what a morning. It's a good day to be alive. And your girl needs a proper hot shower.
How's the experience?
Amazing, really good. Scary because you know you're in the middle of the train, in the middle of the night, and my train stopped, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Oh my God. The train wasn't meant to stop at all. Oh, we've stopped now. I'm so nervous. It looks like people are coming off. People are getting off, but I was told that it does not stop at all. Oh my God.
And it was like actually meant to stop, and they were loading like a donkey, no, a camel on the train, and it was making so much noise. But anyways, it was fun.
Such a stunning view coming into Barcelona. Look at that mountain. I just show you the view, man. This is just for the view. You have to literally go that way to
from
see
the
it all.
earth, and what's from the earth is of the greatest world. So
you get the
before
whole
you
church
knock it,
behind you. Oh my God, couldn't believe what just happened. I was smelling fresh bread and I was like, ooh, I want some. It's like 1 dirham. I was like, for sure. Brought out my purse, realized only 100 dirham I have as change. He's like, don't worry, sis, you can have it. I was like, thank you. Like literally hot off the oven.
Do you feel fulfilled?
Very much so. Very much so. I did not set out for this. It's kind of happened, but honestly, the joy has been immense. It's been really good.
Did you hear what the lady said?
No.
They said, oh my goodness, you're crazy. She's crazy, right?
100 times I've heard that.
She's not too.
I wish I had that
Courage, right? No, but are you, come closer, Precious, come closer. Are you, come, get in the middle.
Come in here.
Are you inspired? I mean, did her travel inspire you?
Yeah, when I saw it first, I was like, a lady trying to go to UK. I'm like, hey. I said, okay. So when I saw that accent, I was like, God, no. Like, you know, and I was happy when I heard she was fine. I saw the clips and the woman that helped her and everything. I'm like, whoa. Like, honestly, I draw strength from this. Like, yeah, I do.
I'm
Yeah,
really
like,
glad.
There's some
I'm
things
really
I
glad.
want to do. And when I see that, I'm like, no.
You can actually do
Yes.
it. If you see me
Yes,
doing
it's
this.
just, yes. It's just to put your mind to it and
Exactly,
see.
exactly.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Jamaicans will say, big up yourself.
Big up myself. Hey!
Big up yourself. No, you are an inspiration.
Thank
What
you.
you've done has even inspired me to go on a journey from Cape Town to Cairo.
Come on.
Just because of you.
Come
But I'm not going alone.
on.
I'm not going alone. And I'm not using a small car. Please, I want my comfort.
But you are starting.
I'm starting.
You're doing it.
Just because of you.
I'm so
And I just
glad.
want to say thank you so much for inspiring me.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
You're amazing, you know? You're amazing. I think I need to welcome you with coconut.
Hey,
because I
it's
know
a
it's been a
pleasure.
long drive.
And Ghana is hot. Say thank you, guys.
Medasi.
Milasi.
Medasi.
Migasi.
Medasi.
Medasi. I'm saying everything but the real word. That's good. That's so refreshing. You're doing the real way. That's the way you should be drinking it, not this fancy way I'm doing it.
I didn't see that.
Hey, you bake like a natural spoon.
Yeah. You've never done this one before?
I've never.
This one is not Nigeria, man. How long did you stay in the UK?
No, I grew up there, but still.
How long?
About 19 years.
I'll forgive you for that.
I'm so impressed. Thank you. You have your natural spoon.
Natural spoon.
Wow. And you just scoop it.
Just like that from the
From the top?
no, from the down.
Okay. Hey, there's a technique to this thing, though.
That's good.
That's really good.
Listen, I am so daring. But what Pelumi has done is something that I believe that you and I need to celebrate it. God damn it, look at that. How are you doing, man? You know, I wouldn't dare to do this, but I still have to take a ride, man, as a passenger, only in Accra. Pelumi.
Welcome.
Pelumi.
To my crib.
What does Pelumi mean?
It's actually Oluwa Pelumi, which means God is with me.
Oh.
It can't be more perfect for this journey, right?
Now I understand why you went alone.
You understand the audacity.
Because this is the seat of God. Anyway, I'm sitting in the seat of God. God, I'm so sorry.
God just, He has been with me right from the start of this journey. Like, honestly, it's been amazing.
See, I mean, the first day that you entered this car and you be like, I'm driving to Africa. What really crossed your mind, man?
Just all the naysayers. I was hearing people that are like, how are you driving? Is it possible? But honestly, I just had this almost knowing that I can do it. I can do it. It's the D-Day! Woo! I am so excited, like, oh my God. There were nerve-wracking moments, there were scary moments, there were, oh my gosh, am I really doing this moment? And I think the closer I get to the final destination, like I'm in Ghana right now, like it doesn't get any closer than this. So it's like, it's the realization that, wow, I actually thought about this idea and it's finally coming together, and yeah, I can't describe it.
If I was a family member, I would definitely be scared. Your family were not scared?
They didn't show. They might have been, but maybe they kept it quite private. They didn't tell me I couldn't do it, and that's something I've always appreciated about my parents. They've always been like, you know what, you've researched it, you're sure about this, we give you our blessing. That's, you know, that was it. That was the conversation.
Well, let's take a ride, man. I want to see.
Let's go.
Please reduce the craziness, yeah.
Please. Come
Hey!
on.
Lagos to London. Lagos to London. Hey! Lagos to London. Wow.
Not to Lagos.
No.
I said I should come back.
It rhymes better.
I should come back.
It rhymes better. Do you want to go back?
Back from Lagos back to London.
Yeah.
I wrote no. The mother wahala is too much.
Oh my goodness. No, this is so cool, man. Just yourself,
me and the road. It's been more than 10,000 kilometers. So much memories, you know. It's been incredible.
What is that one thing that really stand out on this trip?
The fact that I could think of something and it's been possible. I think that's something that stood out. Like, knowing that we live in a very beautiful continent, Africa. That's something we've always spoken about. Like, you know, how there's so much to do, so much diversity, and we should explore it more as from the people from, you know, coming from here. It's just sad how difficult it is to move through our terrain. You know, I really hope one day freedom of movement within Africa will be a real thing and not just on paper.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's been incredible, honestly. Ooh. Like, I feel so honored. You're in my car.
Come on.
Energy.
I am sitting down with someone who has actually made it in life, because for you to be able to drive, no, you've made it. See, after this, don't do anything again. No, it's okay. See, if I ever do this, this will be so fulfilling. You know? Like, I wouldn't do anything again. I'll be like, yeah, if anyone asks, what's your name? I wouldn't even tell you my name. I'm the guy who drove from
solo drive and the first
from London to Lagos.
From London to Lagos, connecting my two homes. It's been a pleasure.
That's beautiful. How many kilometers so far?
At least more than 10,000 kilometers. There's just, you know, I've not done the tally, you know, but it's been more than, because when I got to Senegal, it was about 6,000 something, and I've driven more since that. So yeah, at least we've hit 10,000.
How did you connect Europe to Africa?
That's a good question, because everybody looked at the map and told me, it's impossible, there's a big body of water. I've had to put this car on the ferry 3 different times. Morning, reporting live from Dover. I am just at the ferry station waiting to get on the ferry, but first I wanted to show you what the car looks like that I'll be using for this London to Lagos trip. So I actually had to cross
cross from the UK into France. So I had to put a ferry, an hour and 30 minutes, and then from Spain into Morocco, which is in Africa, you put it on a ferry again. So
for how long?
1 hour 30 minutes as well.
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually, you think it's so much longer, but an hour 30 minutes, you're paying roughly about 60, 70 euro for it. And yeah, you and your car can be transported.
So from Morocco to Ghana was via road.
Via road. Every other thing via road. The only third time I put it was when I got to the Gambia. To get to the capital, you have to. That one again was about an hour.
From Senegal to the Gambia.
Exactly. So I had to put
I've used that ferry before.
Yeah.
You won't believe that I was slapped at that border. Yeah, I slept there for a whole night because of border corruption from Senegal, crossing Senegal to Gambia. They asked me to pay $50 and I didn't have it. So they told me to sleep at the border. I slept at the border, and the time that I got money, the ferry left. So we spent a night at the border. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, the things we go through as African travelers, like we're honestly just trying to showcase the continent. So
yeah,
I don't know why it's so difficult. Like it was so smooth sailing within Europe, and once I got here, it was like headache upon headaches. And yeah.
How much money have you spent on fuel?
I don't want to think about it. at least, I want to say more than £2,000. More
just fuel?
Just on fuel. Yeah, because when we're leaving Europe, we're already on 200 or something. So we've done the whole. Look at the map. It's been a lot of driving, you know. And this is a small car too as well. So you know, it's only 1.0 engine. You know, this is a toy car. So I can imagine if I had like a bigger car and stuff like that. So it's not about the cheapest way to travel. This is not I could have flown, but there were so many things, so many adventures that I would have experienced if I just flew over, you know, all these different countries. And it's been so beautiful memories, I must say. Outside. Let's go.
What is the theme of your travel?
You can do it. The impossible is what you make it. You know, when I started, like I said, people called me crazy, and honestly, that's one of my favorite things to be called. It means I have the audacity to do things that someone cannot even fathom. So I was really just excited to, you know, step out of my comfort zone. And I tell people, look, I'm not telling you to quit your job and travel the world. I'm saying that if you thought London to Lagos by road was impossible, and now Pelumi has done it, what else are you considering in your life to be impossible? You know, maybe starting that new business is doing something incredible. So it's just to get people to step out of their comfort zone, to challenge themselves a little bit, because life is short and we need to act like it. Sorry, I thought this was a motivational speaker.
That was a good one. That was really a good one. This is where we called Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. This is where Kwame Nkrumah was buried. This is the exact same place that Kwame Nkrumah made that popular speech. I mean, at long last,
the battle has ended.
You know why I brought you here?
Why?
Because as an African traveler, one of the most difficult things to do in Africa is traveling from one country to another.
I agree.
It's like a nightmare. And I believe that being on the road, you definitely face those nightmares.
So many.
I mean, can you tell me?
Honestly, the stark difference between traveling within Europe, because that's where the journey started, and coming to within West Africa, you know, borders issues, asking for bribery, just delaying. They just don't respect your time. I slept in the border so many times.
The first thing they're saying is a right-hand drive, so I'm literally fighting against this.
Just went through custom control, and you just make up rule on the spot. You just have to say you're sorry and you're in the wrong. They don't believe I'm driving from London. They want some money. I'm not happy to be here. I'm just exhausted. I'm just tired.
That I've actually did because
Literally, I had no choice but to sleep at the border. In Liberia border, I slept there for 2 nights because they were just like, you cannot go in, this is our rules, but there are bylaws, and it's just, they make it so difficult. It makes you question ECOWAS, like, you know, their freedom of movement, is it really there? Is there such a thing as that?
Is it only in Liberia that you face such a problem?
Liberia, Senegal, Sierra Leone, even Ghana.
What happened in Ghana? We're in Ghana. See, this is the home of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes.
He wanted a united Africa.
Africa, yes, but that's not the case.
But it's a struggle to enter Ghana.
That was one of the things I wanted to do. But before I embarked on this, a lot of people say, oh, you know, contact the embassy and things like that. And I'm like, I never have to do that when I'm traveling within Europe. Why must I contact my embassy? Why must I have connects and people before I travel freely? So that is one question that I wanted to ask. Can a black traveler explore Africa without any contact? And the answer is no.
No. See, in Togo, I had a brawl with immigration officers because they asked me to pay a bribe and I decided not to pay.
Yes.
In Ivory Coast, it was terrible. When I was going to Ivory Coast, I paid a lot of money just to drive from Ghana to Ivory Coast. And when I was on my way coming back to Ghana, exactly the same thing happened. But anytime you talk about these issues that you face at the border, people tend to be like, why are you making our countries look bad?
And the thing is that we do need to talk about these things. Like you made a good fight. In Ivory Coast, I got to the border at 10 a.m. I wasn't allowed to leave till 7 p.m. I had no choice to drive in the dark. That led to almost a fatal accident. Because there was a packed truck that didn't have any reflector. But I shouldn't have been on the road at that time anyways. Because of the border delay, it has a ripple effect. People's life are at stake at a point. It's like ridiculous.
You had an accident?
I did. A really bad one. Airbags, emergency. I had to be in the hospital for almost 2 days. It was devastating at a point. And I just wanted to travel.
I mean, you're all by yourself?
Yes.
And having an accident? Who saved you?
Thank goodness that when I had the impact, my alarm and my on just kept on going. This was almost at 10 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
All the village came across, they came with their flashlight. My door was jammed, so I had to crawl through the passenger seat, the passenger door, come out. They called for ambulance, called for a fire brigade. But again, I shouldn't have been at the road
at that time.
I was forced to drive late because of all of these issues with corruption.
What happened at the Ghana border?
Ghana border was, you know, they were telling me that because my vehicle is from Europe, it needed a particular documentation or something like that, which cost $500. $500 US. And I've been traveling through ECOWAS. I get a lesser passe, maybe $20, $10. Yeah. But in Ghana, I insisted that you needed this particular document. And maybe it is the law. Maybe. Let's put it as it might be.
Even if that is the law, you shouldn't pay $500.
$500 is ridiculous. And when you then pay the $500, you know what pissed me off more? Was that I got there at 9 o'clock to say, okay, I want to pay this amount of money. I want to then go. Let's make this process. I did not leave till 3 p.m. 6 p.m. creating a piece of document, 6 hours creating a piece of document because there was no electricity. I'm like, you're collecting $500 US.
And yet,
the least you can get is a generator and make this process efficient. So we really need change. We really do.
If you had a chance to change one thing in our borders, what would that be?
It's more than one, I have to be honest with you.
Feel free.
But if it was just the one thing, is just honest officers that don't want bribe, that are not corrupted, that are truly there to do their job. I've had seen officers drinking at their post. And you are an authority and you're telling me this is the rule, you are half drunk. You know? So seeing things like that really breaks my heart because it's just like, what are we doing?
I think it's about time for us to echo this free movement of the people because it's sad to know that we have Africa Free Trade, which headquarters is right here in Ghana, but yet even coming to Ghana, it's a struggle.
I have to sleep at the border.
And the saddest part of it all is when you have an ECOWAS passport,
Yes.
and you are going to your neighboring country,
Yes.
and at the end of the day, you have to pay.
have
It's
to
like
pay.
your passport doesn't function.
I was told to pay when I was coming into Ivory Coast. You know, I was
Let's
told
count.
to pay.
Ivory Coast, you have to pay for it.
You have to almost everywhere. Like even when crossing into, I'm trying to think of the next place, stamping out of Ivory Coast. I'm like, what? Oh, madam, 2,000, 2,000, 10,000, 5,000. I'm like, come on.
In Ivory Coast, when I was stepping out of Ivory Coast, they
Yeah.
asked me to pay for it.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Ghana.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't want to stamp for me,
I'll try.
I will go. And I don't
home, I
care
can see.
because already I've paid a lot of money. But
Of course.
I didn't want to
It's
talk about.
frustrating.
I didn't want to talk about it because I
Yes.
felt like I keep on talking about border problems, and they don't do anything about it.
It
But
taints the experience, honestly.
the difference is, if you have to be a white person, talk about your experience at the border, they're gonna fire the person. But as an African, they don't even care about you. And that is the saddest part of it all. See, I've been an advocate for free movement of Africans, especially, I mean, young Africans trying to explore different African countries.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, these borders,
They really do make the experience extremely difficult. Of all the trip, I've been traveling for more than 60 days by myself, and border crossing, if not the most difficult thing I had to face in this journey. Not sleeping in my car, not being by myself, not having to figure out logistics. Is the border made me cry, it made me angry, it made me frustrated. It was extremely difficult.
on behalf of all Africans, we are so sorry.
Thank you. I think I need a hug. I need a hug. I've been traumatized.
People are watching and they don't know the struggles behind it. They thought Pelume just woke up and said, oh, I'm driving from London to Lagos. No, there's a lot involved. And this is why you guys need to support her. It's very important.
Thank you. Honestly, the support means the world to me, and I've built such an incredible online community, and I'm always inviting more people to join it.
But what is your biggest travel hack though?
Actually go out and do it, because some people just and are about it. I want to do it. Start local, you know, go to your local, like we went to museums and stuff like that. Go to your neighboring city. You don't have to travel across the world. You don't have to do the travel like I'm doing it right now for you to have truly traveled. You know, save up, make it a priority. Travel is, for me, is like, you know, outing for some people. Some people need to go out every weekend. That's how travel is like. I just prioritize it basically. So yeah, it's just really make it a priority. Do it as often as you can, and if you have to, do it solo as well. I think people sometimes rely that, oh, you have to go with people. No, solo travel teaches you so many things: self-reliance, self-resilience, you know, really pushing you out of your comfort zone. So yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Nike.
Nike. Hey, sponsor this video.
If you have a message for young female travelers, what would that message be?
The hardest bit to get over is your mind. Is the biggest battleground. You know, you hear naysayers, hear people saying you cannot do it. Overcome your mind, step out there, and you know, the world is such a beautiful place. There are things I've learned on the road that I can never learn in the classroom or anything like that. So yeah, just really, if travel is something that you want to do, go for it. Start small. I started exploring in Europe, and then I went bigger and bigger. But yeah, just like I said, the magic is in the doing. Let's use that version.
You traveled to 80 plus countries.
Yes.
What inspired you to go on such a journey?
Travel has been, you know what they say, you know, traveling leave you speechless, then turn you into a storyteller. I love connecting with new people. I love learning about new cultures. I just love the version of Pelumi when she's out and about, because she's just so, you know, have you ever driven from work to the house and you forget how you get there because everything is so autopilot? But when you're traveling, you are in the moment. You're very much in the moment, and that's just exciting. So yeah, I've just, you know, started. It's a snowball effect. You do 1, then you do 10, then 20, and before you know it, you get to 80, and it doesn't stop. I want to see every single country in the world.
I really love your vision, you know.
Thank you.
What did you do with the bumpy roads, man?
Oof. The worst road I drove was Guinea Road. I was almost in tears at that point because it seems insulting on roads to call them road. They were ditches. You know?
I almost want to give up. What the heck is this?
Impossible. Not possible.
He said this isn't good. Guess what's moving forward? Too high. She cannot make it. My empty tank is literally flashing right now. I genuinely just want to get out of here. If I knew it was this bad, I wouldn't. It's bad, guys. The roads are bad.
It was just bad. It got to a point I was driving from the border, crossing from Guinea-Bissau, and there had to be a bike man for almost 3 hours telling me, put your tire this way, move this way. That was how I couldn't, you know, when someone's seeing it from the front, they're able to, you know, direct you a little bit better. But yeah, it was really like, they need to improve on those roads. But yeah, you just go with the flow.
Well, what is the best road you've ever driven on this trip?
In the Sahara Desert, of all places. It's literally smooth road, beautiful. I was like, this is the Sahara people were screaming about, you know. Yeah, I think more countries need to look at what they've done there and
Sahara Desert.
The Sahara Desert had the best roads.
Really?
No bumps, nothing. Yeah, there are other places that had really bumpy roads. You know, Mauritania had bumpy road. You know, Senegal had big bumps. Why are the bumps so big? Like, they almost took out my car. Like, I know you want me to slow down, but you don't need to make the bump like
so big.
So yeah, I think that's something I didn't really like driving through Senegal, especially like, you know, from the border through St. Louis and to going towards Dakar.
Do you have passion for driving though?
I do love driving, especially if it's automatic. I'm just there, just cruising, you know, thinking about my life.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
My life.
I hope you're not thinking about
how blessed I am to be able to do such a thing, you know.
As a young man, I'll be like, are you thinking about your relationship or something?
That status is none of what. You're gonna put me on blast like that.
No, that was good, man.
But to be honest, and I think that's how I'm able to, one of the reasons, I have a lot of privilege. You know, I have passport privilege, I have the British and the Nigerian one. I have, you know, I don't have commitment. I'm not married, I don't have kids, there's no relationship. So there's nobody really saying, you're going for 3 months.
I didn't like how she answered that. I don't like it. It didn't even come out clearly. So which means that you carry 2 passports?
I carry 2 passports.
So the places that it needs British passport,
I used it, and then once I got to, I think it was Senegal, I changed over. When I got to the Gambia, I changed to my Nigerian passport when I was crossing to Guinea-Bissau. So I avoided the visa fees.
I can't stop saying this. You're an inspiration.
Thank you.
Keep inspiring so many people out there.
I'm so grateful.
And yeah, I'll see you in Lagos.
By God's grace. At least you have given me back to my people. Thanks for joining this London to Lagos road trip. We are about to hit the finale. Yay! Drum roll, please. I'm just so excited. Oh, I think we're at the border. Oh, we're here. Guys, I said 15. Well, yeah, we're here. Let me know if you don't want to just look at my face and you want to look at the road too as well. But I think we're here. We're crossing like a building-like border. Yo, we made it. Someone said network. Oh my God, guys. It's too early to be crying. It's actually too early to be crying. Yo. Hit the subscribe button. Don't miss out. You guys are getting the most exclusive of content. Everybody's getting the outside content, but you will be inside the car with me. You'll be going through the emotions. I'll try not to cry. I must not ruin this makeup. I made it. It's too early to be crying. My daddy's here. My daddy's here. We love you. We love you. Oh my God, I love you.
you.